Welcome back to Tech. What do you do when nothing makes sense anymore? When data is overwhelming, confusing, and just too much to handle? That's where Elastic comes in. They create the tools that turn chaos into clarity, powering search, keeping systems reliable, and spotting threats before they become actual disasters. Today, we're talking with Grace Carter, Government Affairs Counsel at Elastic in Brussels, about how the company works at the intersections of technology and policy across Europe. Grace, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So Grace, Elastic has become a familiar name in the tech world, but for those who might not know about it, what does Elastic do and what are you best known for?
So Elastic is the search AI company. We work at the forefront of search technology and AI technology. We were founded in Amsterdam and we have become a global success story from our European roots. Working at the forefront of search and AI technology, what that means is that we bring the power of search where we can retrieve the best data from vast amounts of it, and also with AI, gathering insights. Taking that together, we support companies to get the best results and get the best answers, lowering AI hallucinations. We are also an open source company. That means that we support transparency and accountability across the board, and we believe in community-driven innovation.
So Grace, you said that Elastic was founded in Europe. And so how is important Europe for Elastic today, both in terms of customers, but also in your engagement in the policy regulatory landscape?
Europe is an incredibly important region for us. Having been founded and grown here, it remains an integral market for us and also a key area for us to support the public sector and also many critical industries uptake AI. We are a B2B company. We really support businesses and organizations get the most from their data to get AI-driven answers and outputs. Which furthers innovation, efficiency, many other use cases. I think a good example to explain what we do and how we can empower European organizations, whether that be from the public sector or from the private sector, is we power Elasticsearch, which those in the Brussels area and those who use EU legislation on a daily basis know that Elastic, the EU's legal information system, is incredibly important. Our technology, quite simply, helps you get the most relevant EU legislation that you were looking for that day. Whether you're searching for GDPR, whether you're searching for the AI Act, whether you're searching for NIS2, DORA, whatever acronym, you can find that through Elastic, which is powered by Elasticsearch. And I think that just shows how we are working at the forefront of helping companies search through vast amounts of data.
Okay, now and then having used search on Elastic, I know how difficult that
Yes.
was in the past. So wonderful. So what are you seeing the strongest demand for Elastic services across the EU?
I think the biggest demand from our European customers today, whether that's private or public sector, is definitely in the space of AI. Companies and organizations want to know how they can use AI to get the best results, but also use it safely and use it in a way that works for them. Elastic is LLM agnostic, we are infrastructure agnostic, and we are also data agnostic. So that means whatever data you have, whatever LLM you want to use, and whatever infrastructure you want to use, whether that's on the cloud or whether on your own infrastructure, Elastic can support that. And that's why it's really important for companies who want to have, when they want to have choice about what they're doing and how they're using AI, they come to us.
Okay. And so, as you know, working in Brussels, there's a variety of new rules on cybersecurity, on AI, on data. So with all of that moving so quickly, what does that mean for Elastic and for your customers that actually rely on technology?
Yeah, I think we are really excited about the momentum here in Brussels and across national capitals for AI uptake across public sector and also across many traditional industries which are digitizing. And I think the Apply AI strategy is a really excellent opportunity to help those organizations and companies get up to speed with AI and make Europe as competitive as possible. And I think the Apply AI strategy is going to be an incredible tool to do that. But I also think you cannot have AI without the right data. And that's where the data union strategy is also a great opportunity to help organizations get up to speed with data rules and being able to understand what the guardrails are in place. Currently, one digital service or digital product has to comply with EU rules can be quite a task, which can depend on what the product is, who's using the product, where that product is being, where it comes from, essentially. There's many, many, many different rules. And I think the data union strategy is going to be an excellent opportunity to streamline those rules so companies feel safe using their data to then apply AI.
Okay, well, that's very optimistic and that's fantastic. But one last question for you, Grace. Is there a fun fact about Elastic that you'd like to share with us?
Yeah, I think a fun fact about Elastic is how we were founded originally. So our founder, Shay Bannon, he was in Paris and he was looking for the solution for his wife who was at cooking school in Paris and had many, many recipes that she needed to organize and wanted to easily find. That was where Elasticsearch came in, and that's what Shay Bannon basically invented, was search. And that has, got so many more use cases beyond recipes now. We do security, observability, search to its core, and also that AI element has now come in as well very, very strongly. But I think it's a nice story to show how innovation in Europe can happen and how we can find very simple solutions to quite complex problems. Search is a very complex problem, and Elastic solves that integral problem.
Wow, fantastic. That was a wonderful story. Thank you very much, Grace. Thank you for being with us.
Thanks so much.
Thank you all for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in another episode of Tech Attack.